Today's experiment is Lesson 1, Code Cup Investigation. For the Code Cup experiment, you will need a pitcher with water and ice, 2 thermometers, a measuring cup that has 400 milliliters to read off of, a clear plastic cup, and a double-walled cup. You will need to wait to begin the experiment until your thermometer reads below 6 degrees Celsius. You will then measure 400 milliliters of water into your measuring cup and pour it into the plastic cup. Now measure 400 milliliters of water and pour it into the double-walled cup. You then will place both lids on the containers if you need them. Place the thermometers in the cups and then set your timer for 1 minute. While you are waiting, you will identify the similarities and differences between the 2 cups on your data sheet. You will also make observations by seeing and touching what's the difference between the cups. Do you see any? If so, go ahead and write those down on your data sheet where it says make visual observations. Now that the 1 minute mark has gone, you will go ahead and see it's 5.5 in the clear plastic cup. Write that down under the 1 minute mark on your data sheet. Now you'll go to the double wall container, look at the temperature, it's 5.4 degrees Celsius, and go ahead and type that in the column under 1 minute. Now set your timer for 5 minutes. Okay, now that 5 minutes have passed, go ahead and look at the regular cup. It is 7.1 degrees Celsius. Record that under the 5 minute column. Now taking the fancy cup, go ahead and look at it. It's 6.9 degrees Celsius. Go ahead and put that under the 5 minute mark. And now set your timer for 5 minutes again. Okay, it's time to check the fancy cup. It is 7.8 degrees Celsius. You're going to put that underneath the 10-minute column. Now it's time to check the double wall, and you can see that is 7.3 degrees Celsius. So you would put that under the 10-minute mark, and then set your timer for 5 minutes. While you're waiting, please don't forget to make some observations. How does the cup feel? Is there anything that you can see? Remember to write that down on the data chart. Okay, now that 5 minutes have passed, check the cup again, the regular one. It is 8.1 degrees Celsius. Put that under the 15 mark. On the fancy cup, you can see that it is 7.9 degrees Celsius. Go ahead and put that under the 15-minute mark. Now it's time to find the temperature change. You'll take the 15-minute temperature for the regular one, which is 8.1 degrees Celsius, and subtract the 1 minute, which is 5.5 degrees Celsius. Once you have found the difference, you will put it under the temperature change, and then you will go and do the same thing for the fancy cup and put it underneath temperature change. Now it's time to draw system models for the regular cup and fancy cup. Your model should explain how the drink in the regular cup warms up and how the fancy cup could keep the drink colder for longer. Use symbols, color, and words to help you communicate. Once you're finished with your drawing, you do need to make your conclusion and go ahead and type in your answer here.